Obviously, there is no journal that magically fixes your trading, but building a structured routine honestly changed everything for me. Over time, I started realizing that consistency in trading doesn't come from finding some perfect strategy. It comes from creating consistent behaviors. So I began focusing less on random outcomes and more on building a repeatable process around my trading. Things like preparation, execution, reviewing mistakes, tracking emotions, and continuously improving over time. That's really what led me to create these trading journals. Not just to record trades, but to help systemize my entire approach to trading and stay accountable to myself day after day. So in this video, I want to quickly walk through the 3 trading journals I created, what each one is designed for, and how I personally use them in my own trading routine. Journal number 1. The first journal is called a Trader's Execution and Discipline Journal. I designed this one to focus less on trade statistics and more on the actual behaviors behind trading performance. Because over time, I realized that consistency really comes from execution quality, emotional control, and the ability to follow a process under pressure. So instead of just tracking entries and exits, this journal is built around structured self-review throughout the trading day. Before trading, there's space to assess market conditions and whether they actually align with your edge. During the session, you can track setup quality and execution behavior in real time. And after the market closes, there's room to reflect on decisions, discipline, and emotional state. The overall goal is to build more awareness around trading behavior, helping reduce impulsive decisions, avoid emotional trading, and create more consistency over time. At the end of the day, trading success isn't just about strategy. It's about being able to execute intentionally and review honestly day after day. The second journal is called After the Bell, Trader's Reset Journal. This one is a little different. It's designed more as a mental reset and reflection tool for after the trading session is over. Because one thing I've learned is that trading doesn't really end when the market closes. It ends when you've mentally processed the day and reset for the next one. I wanted this journal to feel simple, clean, and low pressure. Just a structured space to step away from the charts, review your decisions honestly, and clear your head after the session. Inside, there's room to reflect on trades, offload frustration or overthinking, identify recurring mistakes and emotional patterns, and reset your mindset before the next trading day. It's not really about trying to be perfect. It's more about building awareness over time and creating a healthier trading routine overall. Sometimes the most important part of trading isn't what happens during the session. It's how you process it afterward. The third journal is probably the most detailed and structured out of the 3. It's called Trade Review and Discipline Journal, and the main idea behind it is helping traders improve consistency by reviewing behavior, not just profit and loss. Because honestly, most trading problems usually aren't strategy problems. They come from things like impulsive entries, emotional reactions, hesitation, revenge trading, or breaking your own rules under pressure. For a lot of traders, myself included, overtrading and taking lower quality setups just to stay active was actually sabotaging results. And when you know every trade is going to be reviewed afterward, it naturally creates a higher level of accountability and makes you more selective about the trades you take. So this journal was designed more like a performance review system. It starts with what I call the Trader Foundation section, where you define your trading plan, personal rules, and even how you want to respond when emotions start affecting your decisions. Then for each trade, you can actually print and paste screenshots directly into the journal and complete a structured review of the trade afterward. Instead of only asking whether the trade won or lost, the focus is more on how the decision was made and whether the execution matched your process. There's also a scoring system built around things like emotional control, patience, confidence in execution, and rule adherence. Over time, that creates a feedback loop that helps reveal patterns in your behavior and highlights areas that still need work. The overall goal is to make trading more measurable and intentional, not just emotionally reactive. Because long-term, consistency usually comes more from refining behavior than constantly changing strategies. So those are the 3 journals and the ideas behind each one. They all focus on slightly different parts of the trading process, but the overall goal is really the same: building more awareness, discipline, and consistency over time. For me personally, creating more structure around my trading routine has made a huge difference in helping me stay focused and intentional instead of reactive. And if you think one, or maybe all three, of these journals could help your own trading process, I've put links in the description below. You can also check out my website at futurestradingonecontract.com for more information and resources for traders. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.